Hello YouTube, this is Kaito JR here, and alright everybody, look, I was just thinking about this for a while, about this character that I never really like talked about at all in this channel all that much. I mean it's just that like he's a character that has never been killed off. I mean, he's a human character, he's not an AJIN, but he somehow has lasted all the way from like well, his debut in what was it, like it was right around the same time where like Hirasawa was also showed up. I think it was like chapter 20, around this chapter 20s, around there. Like I think it was, yeah, it was like around between chapter 20 and 30, around there somewhere. Where like, but this character, I'll just say his name, Manabe. Yeah, Manabe, when he was first introduced along with Hirasawa and the others. I think the other guy was Suzumura. Yes. For some reason, this character Manabe, he survived from like his debut all the way to like the end of the manga. I think his last appearance was in chapter 83 or something like that, around there somewhere. I don't remember exactly. It's been like, I just remember this character. I just remember like the fact that I don't remember like much about him, like what he's done, says a lot. I mean, I've done some. I mean, I bothered doing some little research here about this character. Of course, this video is about like why was Manabe not killed off in chapter 40, because that was the chapter 40, when he was supposedly, killed off by Sato's IBM Snake Man. Yeah, Sato's IBM. Apparently, Snake Man clamped his jaws onto Manabe's head, like, clamped it, and then he fell into this pool or whatever, this container of water, and supposedly I guess Manabe died. Like his head was like crushed. But I don't know. I don't know how he survived that. I guess the Snake Man didn't like crush Manabe's skull hard enough, and he didn't drown somehow. And then yeah, he just floated in the surface of the water. And yeah, pretty much Manabe survived that ordeal there. But Suzumura, his head was crushed by Snake Man with his fist, like around like that. And then yeah, Suzumura was dead, and Hirasawa. Yeah, he also was killed by Sato during that fight on the force security roof, like on top of that thing. And yeah, Hirasawa died from that fight. And he held his own pretty well, surprisingly, for an unarmed human. That is, like, yeah, Hirasawa wasn't using no weapons at all. He's using his bare fist against Sato and AJIN. And of course, Sato managed to win that fight, and he jumped off. But yeah, I think yeah, Sato jumped off the force security building to make his escape, and then ran off somewhere or something like that. But yeah, of course we're talking about Manabe here. Yeah, Manabe, he survived that whole like attempt murder sort of thing from like a Snake Man, because I mean we all thought he was dead right there, but of course he wasn't. He was like Manabe managed to survive that. So yeah. I mean, of course, he didn't really do much afterwards. I don't know why, like, he wasn't just killed off there, just to make things simple. That's where, like, all those mercenaries that, Tosaki hired to help him capture Sato, they will all be killed off in chapter 40. But no, Manabe, for some reason, like, survived onwards, while, like, Hirasawa and Suzumura both perished from Snake Man. Well, no, one of them perished from Snake Man, Suzumura, and Hirasawa, perished from, of course, Sato himself. Now, of course, Manabe, he comes back, shows up before Kei Nagai, of course, afterwards, and then, yeah, he just says, yeah, I'm still here, I'm still doing stuff, I guess. I might show up later on, but right now I'm not going to be helping with your, like, whole thing with capturing Sato from here on out. But yeah, of course, Manabe, he goes to this guy who, like, I guess sells like Manabe, also Hirasawa back then, guns or whatever. Manabe tells him that Hirasawa is dead, and then he just like the guy decides to give Manabe the guns to help avenge him or whatever. So yeah, he just Manabe, like, whatever. I mean, personally, I don't really like. I'm not. Well, I mean, I don't really hate Manabe. I'm just not really that interested in him. When he showed up, I didn't really care at all, because we just don't really know much about him actually. But his past, so he's kind of like not really that like big of a character. He has no depth within him. So yeah, he's a character with no depth pretty much. That's why I don't find him interesting at all. So the point is, so I just, like I said, I don't want to really understand why he came back at all. Apparently, I don't think he's an AJIN or anything. Maybe that's how he survived, like Snake Man, because apparently he's an AJIN and we just don't know. So yeah, maybe he was killed by Snake Man. Maybe Snake Man did crush like Manabe's skull, like just like he reset and then survived that, and for some reason didn't tell anyone that he was an AJIN. I guess he didn't want to be possibly captured or experimented upon by. But I'm pretty sure Tosaki would have kept him safe, even though Tosaki is currently dead right now. By the end of chapter 86, it was revealed there, I guess. But I mean, for a while I didn't want to believe Tasaki was dead, but no, he is dead. So yeah, that sucks there for Tasaki. But yeah, Manabe is apparently alive. Did we even see him in chapter 86? I don't think so. If we did, it was really brief. We probably didn't know much about where he went anyway. So yeah, but yeah, I think the chapter we saw like Manabe snipe Sato from like on his helicopter to make Sato fall down. That wasn't I know that chapter. It was chapter 76. I remember that, but the other chapter was already appeared. I believe the next one after that he was like it was so brief. That's why I don't remember very well. But it was chapter 83 something, wherever around there. It was around 83 or 86, I believe. I'm pretty sure of it when Manabe showed up again for one last time. Just like watched from afar on his sniper scope, like watching like Kei Nagai finally captured Sato once and for all. Why of course like dumped Sato into I think like Kei ran into Sato, like grabbed him and they both fell into this body of water, and then like, of course Kei had to like get him out of there by swimming it out, and then the anti-demi-human special task force then was able to like go, you know, capture Sato right there from Kei, and then they took him, and then yeah, that's pretty much it. Sato was captured, and then Manabe still wasn't like, yeah, Manabe really didn't amount to anything at all. I couldn't understand. Like, I still think he should have been killed off in chapter 40. He should have, along with Suzumiura and Hirasawa, all those three guys should have been dead. Manabe should not even really be here by like around the chapter 80s, around there. Like should have never lasted as long as he did, and like I said, he didn't even join the main cast at all. He didn't become a main character. Nothing. He's not. I don't find him again. I don't find him interesting at all. So yeah, I don't know. Just like not really much to say about Manabe. He didn't really do anything other than like just like snipe Sato down so he could fall off the helicopter in chapter 76. Like I said, I remember that very well because that was the first time we saw Manabe. Oh shit! Like Manabe's back. What the hell? Like what's going on here? Like is he gonna be doing something crazy? You know? Nothing really. Just same thing as Kaito. He comes back, but doesn't really amount to anything at all. So yeah, it sucks there. Yeah, I don't know. I just like yeah, this video just let you all know like Manabe. Yeah, he just kind of. It would just make a little more sense if we were just killed off in like chapter 40 because like I said, like afterwards, like I guess Gamon Sakurai didn't really know like what else to do with his character at all afterwards. So he just like, okay, Manabe's here. I guess we can bring it back for this one instance right here, just to snipe Sato, and then he'll watch the guys, our main cast from a distance with a sniper rifle, and then yeah, he'll just disappear afterwards. Then yeah, I don't know. It's just, I guess he just went off somewhere to do something. Yeah, I don't remember. Like I said, like not a very like a memorable character or very interesting character at all. Like just I don't know. I don't understand why Gamon Sakurai had him survived that like that whole like attempt murder thing with like I said, I say attempt murder because like he wanted like Sigmund was trying to kill him, but like I said, maybe Manabe was not AJIN though. Like, he was said he actually did die instead, but again, we'll never know because Manabe is he was never fleshed out enough though. We never got to know more about him at all. Like we never got enough focus from the character. So yeah, it just everything was left ambiguous with Manabe, and we just don't know anything about him from here on out. So yeah, just gonna that's pretty much it for the video, everybody. Comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on if you think Manabe should be killed off in chapter 40. Because or well, I don't know. Do you think maybe like maybe you like the character, you think you're glad like he wasn't killed off, or maybe to be honest I prefer if Hirasawa was the one who survived instead of Manabe. Like it was like Manabe and Suzumiura died and then Hirasawa continued on, because I actually do find Hirasawa a lot more interesting because we know much more about him. His character was a little slightly better fleshed out. He was just like much more interesting character than Manabe, that's for sure. So yeah, I did like Hirasawa a lot more. I even made an AJIN human character discussion topic video on Hirasawa. So yeah, I mean Hirasawa was definitely meant to be one of the main cast though. Even he was definitely meant to survive after chapter 40. We had to have a pretty cool brawl with Sato, but unfortunately died there on the roof of the forest security building. So that's really unfortunate for Hirasawa. So yeah, pretty much. What do you think about Manabe? You think he should have been killed off in chapter 40 or not? But just comment down in the comment section below and all that good stuff like that. But yeah, that's it for the video, everybody. Thanks for watching, and bye.